Ooh, we made it. Oh, not too long. Isn't that nice?
Oh, yeah.
We're officially live. I'm just going to let it sit for a minute.
Cool.
And then we'll
Ton of news
roll it.
Ton of news today.
Dev and I are going to go to Cornish Pasty tonight. Haven't been there in a minute.
Cool. Which one?
One right by us. You're welcome to join if you'd like. You just gotta drive up here.
Yeah, I'm not sure if I want to put shoes on today. I'm gonna do a huge shout out to Bryson. I got a foot tattoo yesterday.
Oh, can you wear flip-flops?
Yeah, but it still hurts like a bitch.
Well, don't be a little bitch.
Man, by the end of it.
Yeah, I don't think... I've never heard that your foot feels good.
Yep, I will never forget that pain.
Never forget the pain.
Never forget. We got 1 minute?
Yeah, we got a minute.
Bro, I love that you spelled trap stocks wrong.
What?
Look at your screen. Look at trap stocks right above Anthony's name.
Oh, he spelt it wrong. I know how to fucking spell.
Oh, he spelled it wrong?
Yeah, I thought you were talking about in the title. Bro, come on. I graduated high school. He did too.
Well, no,
he did. Actually, Anthony's a college graduate. I'm fucking around. He's actually probably on paper much smarter than I. He can't spell to save his fucking life, but yeah. Anthony, if you're watching or listening, I did not mean to take a jab at you. This kid actually, he did graduate. I graduated high school in the woods. He went to college. What's wrong with me? Fucking, what an ass clown. Like, do you see how defensive I got right there just because I know how to spell stocks properly? Come on.
Fucking A.
All right, I'm gonna roll this song.
Good Friday, bro. Good Friday.
Can you hear it?
Yeah. I clicked the button today.
Click
Your
the
boy
button.
remembered.
Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks, smoking all them dab rocks. DMB got this game in a headlock, so fear not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murderers on this track to try and rock your socks.
Yo! Good morning, you beautiful stoners. Today is February 26th, 2021. My name is David.
I'm Brian. What's up?
And we are here to talk stocks. And what else, Brian?
And bridge gaps, baby. Well, you know, the comedy, the cannabis, the crypto, the stocks game, all of those games. Also, I'm not confident that I put the right date on today's video, but honestly, we're too far gone.
We can change it later.
Great.
Whatever. Cool. Huge shout out to Mad Terp Labs. These Terp sticks are fucking fire. Solventless. If it's white, you see it, solventless. Go get some.
Yeah, I do love these Terp sticks. Hey, I hear you might know the guy that does packaging. The old packaging was better. Like, I like the white, don't get me wrong, but like this one does not rip and tear as easily and as cleanly as the black one. I don't know what happened, but
Different company.
that's it. Okay. All right. Well, not really much we can do there. I'm just saying it used to be a little bit easier to rip them open, and now it's like you get to here, and it becomes a struggle most of the time.
We also fired the dude that created it to begin with. He was an ass clown.
That's
So happy
unfortunate.
he's fucking gone.
All right. Well, cheers to that.
Yeah, cheers to that one. Who else do we have as a sponsor, Brian?
Well, we have Cheat Code Algo. David, thank you for asking. You know them. We love them. They are a algorithm that helps you trade the stock market. You see it every day when we look at these graphs. It gives you these handy little buy and short signals that you can put on any time frame, giving you the confidence you need to trade the stock market. Check out the link below. You know, they have two options. You can do the monthly with the Discord, or you can do, I believe, a one-time activation for the algorithm. Either way, it helps us out. It gives the show some money. And it actually costs you less. Then they give you a discount, they give us money. It's great.
Or you get better and better at that every day.
Yeah, thank you. I practice in the mirror. No, I
No,
don't.
but it's like it's second nature to you. So good. Thank you.
Oh, you're welcome.
Where should we start off today? Today did start off as a red day, but let's start off with some news.
Let's start off some. Anything fun happen last night?
Yeah, if you guys listened to the beginning, I want to do a huge shout out to Bryson. I got a foot tattoo yesterday, and
Show it. You made me show my painted toes.
all right. I don't know if it's gonna reach though. Can you see this?
Well, not when you. Yeah. I mean, terrible angle if I'm being honest. You know what? You can. Do you have a picture of it?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah. If you send it to me like via Facebook Messenger, I can pull it up later on. It doesn't have to. It doesn't have to be now. Maybe when we're winding down.
Cool. Yeah, we're gonna start a leg piece. You know, it's like a combination of Fear and Loathing in The Simpsons.
Mm-hmm.
Super fucking excited. Love both of them. Just my first experience watching Fear and Loathing at Dan's house on Fast Forward just changed my life on mushrooms.
On Fast
Changed my
Forward.
life. Did we not tell you that story?
I don't know. I don't think so.
We were having a Mushroom Monday, right? And
Mhm.
you know, back in the day, we would always watch movies like through a computer. You know, watch through the TV. So fucking Dan, this fucking guy. I know he's listening right now. I hope he's laughing in the comment section. But we decided to watch Fear and Loathing, and this guy put it on fast forward 0.01 the whole movie. So every time like Johnny Depp was talking, we couldn't understand what he was saying. We're like, what the fuck did Johnny Depp just say? Whole movie. So while we were tripping, we were watching a trippy movie, tripping on fast forward. Wild experience.
That is ridiculous.
And then we didn't realize it until he paused it when he went to the credits. Like, oh, by the way, we just watched that on fucking fast forward the whole time.
Bro, that is, I mean, that's ridiculous. Oh, man. You guys are tripping balls like, wow, they're talking so fast, right? Doesn't it seem like we watched this movie in like an hour, even though it's like an hour and a half, and then you did. Yeah, you watched it at 1.5 speed. Yeah, it flew.
Dude, and it was so... And then during all the intense scenes when everything was just like a little sped up, oh my god, it was so dramatic, especially when they were in my bathroom with the knife and shit. Oh, dude, I was tripping hard. It was wild.
Beautiful.
Wild. I love it. So thank you, shout out to Bryson. Thank you for Dan for that fucked up experience. Let's get right back in. What about you? Did you do anything yesterday?
I hung a bunch of shit for this woman who, man, I don't. People are never upfront with me. You know what I mean? It's just like. She hired me to build something for her, but it's like an office system, a desk system that is straight up hanging on the wall with like metal brackets, basically that you see in like, fucking, it's like industrial shit. It's pretty dope, it was cool once it was all done, but then she was just like, hey, can you hang some pictures for me? And I had asked her before, I was like, how many pictures are we talking about? Are we talking stuff? Are we talking about heavy stuff? And she just won't tell me, you know what I mean? And then I get there, I spend like 3 hours putting this thing together, and then she has her sister show me around to all the shit that needs to be hung. And after like the 7th or 8th thing, I was like, see, this is exactly what I'm talking about. Nobody ever is upfront with me, and then they just throw, like, I'm saying this out loud, I'm like, this happens every time. And the sister's like, I'm sorry. And I was like, I know it's not your fault, like, it's just like, I'm saying, and then the woman came out of nowhere, and she's just like, can you just do what you're able to do? And I was like, yeah, but if you just told me that you had all this shit, I would have, like, allotted for more time in my day, you know what I mean? Like, I could have at least worked with you. I mean, like, I threw up probably 80% of it in about an hour and 20 minutes. I flew through it, but it was just like, this is fucking obnoxious. Now, because I have some sort of, like, weird moral compass, I need to do as much as physically possible in the next hour before I go to the gym, and I, like, busted my ass for her. The whole time I'm like, you're a fucking idiot. Like, what are you doing? You just, $70, like, ugh, it was just annoying.
That sucked.
Yeah. But, I mean,
right.
It was good money. I can't complain.
New day. New day, new attitude. All right, so let's jump into the stock market, my dude. First thing I want to bring up, Hash Bro. You read the Potato Head news today?
What?
Yeah.
Hasbro?
Potato Head? Yeah, Hasbro. Do you know that's publicly traded?
Well, why wouldn't it be?
Yeah, exactly.
HAS?
Yeah, so,
okay.
Yeah.
And what was the news?
Hasbro. So we got news this morning. So they are taking the Mr. out of Mr. Potato Head.
Nice. Non-binary potatoes. I like it.
Yep. In favor, so if they will let the kids create a Potato Head family with variety of pieces.
Yeah, I mean, I guess it makes sense. Why, like, they're the same fucking thing, you know what I mean? It's just like, this is the Potato Head, slap some kids, buy more potato heads. You know, buy 5 or 6 of these generic potatoes. Build them however you want. I like it.
Yeah,
It's a good
did
move.
well today. Look how much it went up today.
Yeah, what it
It moved like $3 today, bro.
yeah, good shit.
Yeah, that's an old school name. So good for you, Hasbro.
Boomer
know,
stock
going
for
up.
sure.
Yeah, overstock. So that was the first thing I wanted to bring up today. This was not stock related, but the $15 minimum wage will not be in the new COVID relief bill.
Nor should it be. I don't know. I mean, I'm not some sort of like political or law expert, but like I don't think raising the minimum wage right now is how you fight a pandemic.
I agree.
And there's also, I mean, like, look, I get like given a fair wage, but like I don't know, the raising of the minimum wage thing, like, bro, it hurts. You like Flagstaff a couple years ago raised the minimum wage to $15. Some businesses straight up could not afford to stay afloat anymore, which was crazy. They couldn't afford to pay people. And then the other ones had to jack up their prices like $2 per menu item just to cover the shit, which is like, I mean, like, I get it. I definitely agree with it, but it does hurt the consumer in the short term, for sure.
Yeah, it's kind of, but whatever. I just wanted to bring that up. Next one, bro. So this was from a guy named Thomas Tull. He's a billionaire. He brought up in this article what one piece of information that Warren Buffett gave him, and it stuck with him for the rest of his life. This is actually quite comical and quite funny, right? All right, so this is what he says. We don't want to be in the clever pile. What could we do here that would be the dumbest thing, and how do we avoid that?
Okay.
That's it.
Avoid the dumbest thing.
Avoid the dumbest thing at all times, and then apparently that has helped him out his whole life, and that's the best advice he's ever got.
Yeah, I can see that. Don't try to be the smartest person in the room, just don't be the dumbest one.
Yeah, I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
Don't be the slowest one.
Yeah, just don't be the one don't be doing dumb shit. Yeah, I like that. Are you gonna get it tattooed on you in Disney font?
Bro, I might.
Just don't.
I might.
That's a good one. Can I pop in? The last stock you brought up was a toy stock, and there's another toy stock that's doing very well today, which is BBW.
BBW?
Yeah, it's BBW.
BBW.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think I only had contracts in BBW, which had well expired at this point. So definitely would not have seen much, but BBW's on a run. Our own Frank Kelleher, quote of the day for sure on BBW: why be a bear when you can build one? Build a bear workshop.
Which is going on a t-shirt.
That's got to go on a t-shirt. I mean, that's a really great quote. Yeah, Build-A-Bear doing great. So, I don't know, toy stocks popping off on a Friday?
OG stocks popping off on a Friday. How long has BBW been out for? I should look at that. Has that been publicly traded for a minute?
Bro, I mean, yeah, for sure it has. But I feel like,
long time.
Oh, yeah.
Shit. Long time.
I feel like Build-A-Bear Workshop has probably begun its existence in our lifetime?
Yeah.
Right?
Probably.
I think so. I could be wrong, but I feel like Build-A-Bear, like, it started to come into malls when we were, like, children.
God.
It'd be interesting to see when it was founded.
Yeah, I'm interested in that too. We'll find that out later. Dude, switching it up to Bitcoin real quick. MasterCard executive. Bitcoin is too volatile to be part of its network.
Idiot.
You think so?
Yeah.
Why?
Because Bitcoin's the future? Everybody knows that. Is it
you really think that?
Yeah. Yeah. Bro, I mean, like, fucking, I feel like at least 30% of the shit you do is cryptocurrency and you don't even realize it. Like, Venmo is only possible due to cryptocurrency. Like, all these instant transfers that you don't have to pay banks an arm and a leg for. Like, do you remember how hard it was? Well, not hard, but yeah, hard it was to send money like 10 years ago. My dad, when he would send me $100, he would Western Union it, and it was like a 4.5 hour process minimum, you know? And also, there were a bunch of times, because him and I have the same name, I'm a junior, he's a senior, that they would, like, question me to see if I was sending money to myself. Like, if he forgot to put senior on the Western Unions, they would be like, are you sending money to yourself? And I'm like, no, it's my dad. Like, and then they'd have to basically verify it. And it was just a fucking process. Now you could just Venmo people, like, 15 grand, and they can take it out immediately for a 1% fee. It's like, what the fuck? And that's all cryptocurrency.
Yeah, that's how I paid for my tattoo last night.
Mm-hmm.
Venmo, thank you.
Yeah.
I definitely see it. I see your perspective now. I just don't know if it's Bitcoin. Maybe I just believe in cryptocurrency, just maybe not Bitcoin.
I think Dan said it a few times. Like, you have to cryptocurrency is really not an asset. It's gold. Like, that's what you need to compare it to. So, like, I mean, maybe MasterCard thinks that gold's not worth it to be part of its network. I don't know. But, like, is Bitcoin volatile now? Yeah, but institutions are in, buddy. It's just, again, they're not looking for the short-term flip. There's Bitcoin ETFs now.
Yeah, which didn't I say that it topped over $500 million in assets today?
Wild.
Yeah.
Watching Bitcoin go down substantially right now. I mean,
what is it right now as we speak?
47,785.
Woo! Damn, it was pushing 60 last week, bro.
And yeah, and you know what? In fucking 2 weeks, it's going to be hovering at 60 constantly, and we'll be like, oh my god, it pushed 80, a day ago. It's just, look at this shit. We've been talking about it since October. Since October, when it was like 7 grand. It's fucking 40, it went up $40,000.
That's so wild. That's better than anything in stocks. Maybe Tesla's the only thing that can compare to it, really.
I would say Tesla's comparable, yeah.
So I did notice that, let's do some workhorse talk. I got a lot of EV news today.
Great.
Kathy Woods buys the dip in workhorse again.
Yep.
You like that?
I do. Dude, I said, like, I'm not buying anything until at least mid-March. I'm just watching it. But, like, this is a great opportunity to average down on workhorse. Is it unfortunate that the USPS contract fell through? Yes, absolutely. But you do have to look, it's not like that was what they were riding on. Did they want it? Did we want it? Yes, absolutely, we did. But they still have drone delivery deal with the UPS. They have trucks with Pritchard. They have trucks with IKEA. They have, I believe they're rumored for some other, maybe like garbage. I don't know. The CEO was showing off like a green truck that could have been like, is this garbage? Is this military? Is this a pump? We don't know. But I still like Workhorse. Very unfortunate that it fell. But I mean, like, look at CCIV, which is confirmed to be Lucid. That fell worse than Workhorse did.
But that's by the rumor, still the news. We already knew that was going to happen. So they're two different scenarios. But I think all EVs are taking a shit, because if you want to be comparable to Workhorse, look at Ride, bro. Ride's under $20.
Yeah.
So like the whole thing, same thing with Fisker. I think now Fisker is now worth more than fucking Ride and Workhorse. What happened?
Well, I mean, it's trading higher. It's not. You don't know if it's actually worth more.
You're right.
Yeah.
You're right. I shouldn't have said that.
I don't mean to nitpick, but I understand what you're saying.
Right.
But yeah.
You're right. Fisker went up 15% today.
Yeah, Fisker's at $24.93 right now.
Okay, so market cap for Fisker is $7 billion.
Okay.
And Workhorse is... Workhorse is only $2 billion.
That doesn't surprise me.
Ride is... Fuck, where's Ride? I can't even find it. Boop, boop, boop. $3.1 billion. So I guess Fisker is worth more than both of them combined.
Fisker is absolutely worth more than all of them.
No shit. That's good to know.
Look at that.
Yeah, well, Fisker, I can't invest to it now. It was trading around $14 for the longest time. It is at $25.10. It's taking off as we speak, up 17% again today, after soaring yesterday.
Yeah, I mean, it really is on a run right now.
So maybe people are realizing that. Well, we just fucking realized that Fisker is the way to go, and possibly now.
Do you know why it's running?
I should know this.
You should know this. You should absolutely know this because it started the other day.
I have it in my notes. Wait, let me get it. I got it. So I have a whole Fisker section.
You better know this. If you don't know this, you're not doing your DD.
Okay, so this is what I have for Fisker. I have that it has a 5-cent loss per share, but production of the Fisker Ocean is on track to begin in Q4 2022 with 12,467 reservations as February 25th, up 400% since mid-October of 2020.
Is that all you have?
Yeah.
Bro, this article was on Robinhood. It was on. I sent it.
I didn't go on
I
Robinhood.
sent
I didn't
it.
go on Robinhood.
I sent it the other day, and you didn't click on. Because unfortunately, if you send Robinhood links in the Discord, it doesn't pop up. Fisker signs a deal with Apple supplier Foxconn.
Woo!
For 20,000 to something that starts with a 2, and then there's several zeros after it.
How did I not know that?
That's what I'm saying. You're
What
not
the hell was I doing?
Bro, you're just not doing your DD. I don't know what you're doing.
I must have been depressed in a corner somewhere.
I don't know what you're doing.
Oh
Yeah.
my god.
I sent it the other day I sent it on the I think it was might have been the 24th, like after it started to move. Yeah, they got this is now Fisker seems like they might be the people building the Apple car. Is kind of what that article is.
Oh, really? Because I read about that Kia went up this morning too, because Kia could still be the main potential runner.
I
for
thought
the Apple car.
I'm pretty sure. Oh no, Hyundai's out. But just look it up. Hang on. Let me see if I can't find this. I gotta go back a little bit, but I think I can find this article.
Yeah. Oh, we fucking missed it on Fisker. I knew it. I'm not in any EV game. I don't have no shares in EV, which is very surprising.
That is very surprising.
But I just know like they're just all averaging around $20, and so now Fisker is now the front runner. So maybe we should probably just invest in Workhorse, even though because it's the cheapest and we'll probably make the most money out of that. But I don't see Fisker going to like $40 or something like that. I think $30 seems really well, knowing that it was sitting around 14 for the longest time.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know.
I'm just talking out of my ass now.
You sure are. All this fart talk. Here it is.
Whoa. What
Apple supplier Foxconn teams up with Fisker to make electric vehicles. Electric car maker Fisker Incorporated said it will work with Apple Inc. supplier Foxconn to produce more than 250,000 vehicles a year beginning in 2023, sending its shares up 18%. The deal, codenamed Project Pear, Personal Electric Automotive Revolution, is looking at markets globally, including North America, Europe, China, and India, Fisker said.
Wow.
Yep.
That's great news.
Yada 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 yada.
Yada yada yada. That reminds me of the Seinfeld episode. Yada yada yada.
Yada 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 yada.
You know what I'm talking about?
That's pretty much the gist of it.
That's cool. Good to know. So we're all up to date with Fisker, Workhorse, and Ride. So we'll see how that fucking turns out. From there, I did forget to mention that, going back to Workhorse, that Kathy Woods now owns 3.2 million shares of Workhorse, valuing at $49 million.
That's quite a bit.
Yeah, which I want to switch from EV to Virgin Galactic real quick. So Virgin Galactic space tumbling the last fucking couple of weeks.
Sure is.
I believe it's the combination of earnings and they had to delay a liftoff. But right here, it says, do not worry about the earnings because they expect to have space tourism by the end of this year.
No.
Yep.
No.
Yep.
Bro, didn't something just blow up?
That was a Boeing.
Oh, okay.
So this is Virgin Galactic. So it says in 2021 they expect to have 20 million in sales and then 136 million in sales in 2022.
So like, where are they bringing people?
I think right to like the verge of space and then coming back down.
Wow. Interesting.
I would be really fucking cool. I don't know how much it's going to be. I should probably look that up. But I remember hearing about this like 10 years ago. Remember when they first started talking about it? Just coming up to the. That's got to be super fucking cool though, bro. And seeing like the curve of the Earth.
Yeah, so you can see that the Earth's actually flat.
It's stupid.
Looks like a great time to buy space on it. It looks like I was just on the 30-minute chart, and same thing with the hour. They both look like they're about to turn around.
100%. And what's so funny about this is that at the same time that I was reading this article, there was another article that came up and saying their target price got cut to $40 compared to 52 that what it was at.
Okay.
So it's at, oh wow, it's at 37. Oh god, it was at early 50s.
Oh yeah.
Last week. Oh no.
Oh no.
Yeah. So this is a good time to get in, yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah, it was pretty high at the beginning of February, and then it's just been tumbling. But yeah, I mean, like, beforehand, you know, it was like it was, you know, in the 30s or whatever. Kind of looks like it's going back to the maybe 28 even, but I think it'll go back up. So? I mean, you know, we're going to space with space.
We're going to space with space. God, I would be so scared. The one thing I'm afraid of is heights.
Yeah. That's the one thing you're afraid of? Heights?
Yeah, I'll probably say that's the thing I'm afraid of the most is heights, yeah.
Okay. I jumped out of an airplane. I'm not that scared of heights anymore.
Ooh, how was it? I didn't know you did that.
Greatest. One of the greatest days ever, without a doubt.
Did you do it in, like, Pepperell?
In what?
In Pepperell?
No, Orange, Massachusetts.
Yeah, my grandfather used to actually live there.
It was pretty great. My uncle was going, it was like him, his wife, their friend, and their friend, married couple, and then I went, and it was dope, dude. You know, we did tandem. I was a little nervous for sure, but I don't know, it's just like, once you're there, it's whatever, and then you just see a bunch of people doing it, so you're like, okay. The fall is like, it's crazy because you don't even feel it. Like, you jump out of an airplane and you're like, well, there's that, and then you kind of think, you kind of think like in your head it's going to be this like terrifying hurdle to the ground, right? That you're not going to be able to recover, but like it doesn't even feel like you're moving. You're just kind of there, and the wind's whipping through your face. By far the worst part is when the parachute opens. Because, really? Like, well, first of all, you know, when it's time, they're like, do you want to pull the cord? And I'm like, no, you're a fucking expert. Like, we're not, I don't want to pull this in the wrong way. Even, you have two parachutes, you know, you got a regular and a backup. You can't go out all solo like that.
Oh my God.
But then you pull it, and there's the, like, second, you know, that it goes up, and then it opens up, and you're like, that's nice, I'm not going to die today. That's pretty cool. And then the parachute actually, you know, like, catches the air, and you're yanked up viciously. It's just like, because, I mean, you're going, like, 100 and something miles per hour, you know, and then you're just like, whoop, and that's very unpleasant. Because you got a harness or whatever, but it's just like, you're just, like, yanked, and then, I mean, coming down on the parachute's pretty fun. You know, he was just like, so, you know, this is how you direct it. You pull left and right. And so, like, doing that, that's pretty cool. And he's just like, okay, now, just yank down left. Just yank down left really hard. And so you do, and what happens is that, you know, pulls the parachute down, and you just start corkscrewing really fast. And then as soon as you ease up on the left, you know, the parachute evens out and you catch. But it's like, bro, you just, like, you go from whoo to whoo. It's real.
Terrifying.
Oh, it's fucking terrifying. I was like, yeah, we're going to do that once. I'm good.
Bro, I had the toughest time going on the Turkish twist. I fucking can't be like Park.
I love the Turkish twist. It's legitimately my favorite ride. The one that sticks you to the wall like you're in a washing machine.
To the wall.
I would always go on the water rides and then go on the Turkish twist because by the time you got off the Turkish twist, you were dry.
Oh, I bet everybody fucking hated you.
Fuck them. I don't give a shit.
Oh, laptop about to die. Plug that shit back in.
Hilarious.
Well, what else we got for news today? Twitter. I know we talked about Twitter yesterday, saying they expected to double their revenue by 2023. But the real reason because of that is because they want to launch a paid super follow function that let users charge for content.
Dave, you called it.
Yep.
You said they're going to start like a premium thing, and you are 100% right.
Yep. Fucking next thing you know, Twitter's OnlyFans is going to be gone. All the chicks are going back to Twitter, which Twitter is awesome anyways.
That's
There's
what that's what it is, right? It's to get the chicks back from OnlyFans. You're absolutely right.
It is. Twitter's gonna be a dirty little girl soon.
I mean, Twitter always was, and it still is a dirty little girl. You can really, like... It always impressed me what chicks would post on Twitter. It's like, anybody can see this.
So I did miss a couple things about Nicola. I actually have a little bit more news about Nicola.
Interesting.
If that's okay, if you're okay with me talking about it.
Baby, go for it.
Ooh, there we go. So Nicola posted a 17-cent loss on the share of zero revenue, by the way. And they had significant progress at their Germany plant, which they expect to have all the trials by the end of this year. So they are doing well, apparently, over there.
Okay.
They only expect to sell 50 to 100 vehicles this year, though.
I hope that they can sell any amount of working vehicles. Because I don't think they've actually done that yet. And if they can do that, then I will believe in Nicola. Like, obviously, the potential they have is unreal. We've seen that before. They went through a gigantic pump, you know? However, that potential was basically proven to be smoke and mirrors. Yeah. So, if they can actually produce something... my roommate, Bill's a mechanic. He said that, like, lithium-ion, whatever it is... The current EV's cool, but, like, hydrogen's actually the future. You know, like, getting that shit... That's like clean energy, straight up.
Oh, interesting.
He knows more about it than I do, but like, yeah, apparently it's better because I mean, like lithium batteries are lithium's like it's like blood diamonds, you know. It's like slave kids that are mining that shit.
Okay, cause that's awesome because I have something to top that off with, bro, with QuantumScape.
Oh wow, I like that comparison there. Okay, let's hear it.
Yeah, so
is that QS?
Taking it from there, bro. Yeah, QS. So they were in the news yesterday. I'm not sure if you knew that.
Okay, were they the one? I'm sorry. Before you go on, I didn't mean to cut you off, but were they the one that were like $200? Yeah, or like 130, and they fell drastically.
Yeah. Yep. It's a Bill Gates owned company, by the way.
Okay.
It's at $56 now. So they came out yesterday with some news. Let me read the news to you. So they got key technical breakthrough for QuantumScape, which needs to develop a lithium battery with at least a dozen or so layers to make them commercially viable. So I guess they hit all expectations from the first layer to the multi-layer. Now they're looking to 8 to 10 layers. So if they can do that by the end of the year, they are well on track because they originally had the timeline for the end of 2022. So good for QuantumScape. I can see QuantumScape busting up right now because EV has been taking a huge hit. It's eventually going to come up. I'm going to call QS next week. Great week.
Dave calls it QS next week. Great week. You heard it here first, folks.
It has to. EV has taken a huge fucking hit. This is huge news in the battery world, even though, like, I guess maybe like the chip shortage is a little bit more important. And maybe we should be focusing on shit that's more relevant, not really a couple years down the road. But that's a whole nother conversation. But I can see QS be doing really well, kind of filling its little gap up to the mid-60s. Potentially could go up $10 next week. So
that would
that's
be
my call out, I guess.
Yeah, that would be pretty dope.
That's my call out.
It was.
What about the Twinkies?
What's that?
What about the Twinkies?
The Twinkies.
The Twinkies. Hostess is publicly traded. The company that owns Twinkies. Twinkies is publicly traded with the ticker Twink. TWNK.
TWNK. Twink.
They informed me I was making what kid show was I singing? Tinky Winky? What is that? Teletubbies?
Teletubbies.
Yeah, I was singing Teletubbies this morning.
Dude, fucking Hostess is having a decent year.
I know. Since the March drop off, it's recovered.
I want to see one of these drop offs here. I pulled back to the 5-year. One of these drop offs here has to be. Do you remember when they stopped selling the Twinkies?
No.
You don't remember that?
I don't think so.
Bro, I was
never a big Twinkie dude.
I don't know if it was all just a marketing stunt that probably worked, but they stopped selling Twinkies for a while, and I feel like it was very, like, split. Like, a lot of people were like, good, Twinkies are garbage, and then a lot of people are like, what the fuck have you done to my childhood, you know? And I think they were gone for a minute, unless I'm, like, remembering an alternate reality here, and then they came back, and, you know, Twinkies are back. And if I'm looking at the, you know, the graph, like, Twinkies are back.
It's fucking hilarious, bro.
They're kind of falling right now, actually.
I'm trying to, like, so every conversation that we go over, I'm like highlighting in green, so I'm making sure so I don't repeat myself, and I make sure I go over everything.
Cool.
Trying to be more professional for the show.
Just so professional.
So professional. This was interesting too. DirecTV is going to be separating from AT&T.
Okay.
So I have DirecTV to become standalone company through AT&T and TPG Capital. Could not find the ticker for Capital or TPG Capital. It's still privately owned. I did read an article in 2018 that they said that they were thinking about going public, but clearly it's still not public yet. But now they own 30% of DirecTV.
Okay.
Its competitor, Dish, DISH, not so hot. Not doing well.
Not doing well. Let's see.
Go out to like the 1 day. It's just like year over year, it's just going down. I wonder why that is.
Who the fuck gets satellite?
Well, I'm just saying. These are publicly traded companies, so enough people are fucking buying and they're getting fucking revenue.
Yeah, I mean, it's just kind of like... I mean, I just pulled back to the 5 years. It's definitely down. It took a real shit in 2017. And it's just kind of been, like, there ever since, you know? Just kind of riding this 32-ish wave. It's been above, it's been below. But if you look at it, it's kind of... That's just kind of like almost the average price for the last 3 years at this point.
Yeah.
You know?
I totally agree.
Like... The graph kind of looks like it. I mean, it's in the buy, but it kind of on the week chart kind of looks like it might turn around. I don't know. That's a weird. It's just like it just looks like it's gonna sit at like $32 for a while.
I want to mention that the first 3 weeks of this month have been miserable, but for earnings, whenever there was something good, always went down. Whenever there was bad earnings, always went up. Don't know why, but every stock that we were looking at for the last 3 weeks have been like that. But today have been different. Do you think it's like at the beginning of February, all like the stocks, all the earnings are bad, and then the last week everyone's trying to recover, everything's good? Because Wayfair, man, that went up $40 fucking.
Wayfair went up $40. Somebody in chat said, "Why is PayPal doing so bad?" Honestly, I don't know how to answer that question. I also don't know that PayPal's doing that bad.
Yeah, all right, let's check out PayPal real quick.
Okay, it's definitely so it's down. Yeah, if you bought it on Feb 16, you're definitely not happy.
Oh yeah, down $40.
Why is PayPal doing so bad? No clue.
I think it's just because of the market.
Market has sucked for the last 3 weeks.
Yeah, I'm going on StockTwits right now. Typed in PayPal, ticker PYPL, if anybody's interested in looking at it. Today, it is actually up 2%.
Yeah.
So that's... Yeah, if you bought last week, yeah, you're fucked.
Yeah.
That sucks.
I don't know. It's very hard for me to buy something that's $300. That's like a lot. And then I'm sure contracts on that are not cheap at all.
Oh, look at this. 31 minutes ago, PayPal joins Uber in coalition to address barriers to COVID-19 vaccine equity.
Oh, okay. What does that mean?
I've got to read the article, but that was the headliner. So that's cool. At least PayPal's joined with Uber for something. Oh, and Walgreens. Uber, PayPal, and Walgreens are building the coalition to increase access to vaccines.
Cool. Fuck Walgreens. But
Fuck Walgreens.
I'll never not say fuck Walgreens. I looked at Walgreens stock one time, like Ben and I were just shooting the shit, and I looked at Walgreens stock and I was like, this bitch has been falling for 5 years, and I couldn't be happier. It's literally like if you're an investor in Walgreens, you're making a mistake. I think what is it? Is it just
hilarious.
Walgreens? It's Walgreens Boots Alliance, WBA.
But I do like that, the combination of those. They have one person to deliver the people, one people to deliver the transactions, and one place to do it at. So, that's cool. Good for them.
Yeah.
I'm glad somebody called that out because I wouldn't have found that out till later. What else are we going over? The SPY is up, which is great news, but barely. EVs are fucking still around $20. Bumble back at 70.
You never talked about DraftKings. That's the last thing in the title.
Oh yeah, let's go to DraftKings real quick, baby. Earnings is today. It's up 7.3%. Doing well. Doing fucking well. That's just broke $62. Good for you guys. Good for you, DraftKings.
Good for you, DraftKings.
Let's see I want to see what Penn's at right now.
$1,000.
Penn is at 117. Good for them.
Yeah. Good for them.
Good for them. I want to spread the positiveness.
Only down $10 from or $12 from their high, which was like 2 weeks ago. So honestly, yeah, good for that. We've seen a lot of stocks fall off significantly in the last couple weeks. Penn's actually holding quite strong.
Bro, Twitter pushing $80 right now.
I can't.
We were in it. I had options till the end of like April.
They were so cheap.
It was like $30.
They were so cheap. I know.
Fuck.
And I mean, like I had
worth so much now.
There's so much money. Like I said it yesterday. I was just like, oh yeah, I should get these Twitter calls again. Like Twitter's doing pretty well. I mean, I didn't see a $25 raise or whatever that it was, but it was just like, what? Why did I? But so many other dumb things. Not dumb. I did buy so many other dumb things, but Twitter would have been the best call by far.
Yeah, I was the only one on it too, and it was so funny because when it was like $42, I bought $50 calls for like the end of April. Imagine if I held those. Oh, stupid.
Wild.
Stupid. JagHack's up 4%, even though it's at 222. Fucking. Oh my god, bro. IDEX is at 325. What's Isaiah at? Isaiah is above $4. Thank you very much.
Isaiah's recovering. Yeah, she was down there this morning.
Oh, we got good news. Ted's coming out of the closet and giving us some good PR, and it's actually doing something for once.
Ted's coming out of the closet to give us good PR, is what he just says.
I should have said under the bed. Huh? That probably would have been a better comparison to come out of the closet.
Hey, it's whatever. You go ahead and...
I already said it. I fucked up.
You did say it.
Do you have anything else for the show, bro? I feel like I've covered everything that I really wanted to.
No, I don't think so. I think that's pretty much it. I'm wishing us all great luck in March.
We need it. February 2021, worst month of David's life.
That's that's unfortunate for you. Again, historically, February, worst month of the year, every year. So I'm just going to go ahead and continue on with that thought. I think I might just start taking February off. Like, maybe I'll figure out how to just go on vacation for February every year. I don't know. But yeah, it sucks.
I'm for that. I would be on board with you.
It's a quick month, too. You know, it's 4 weeks, in and out. There you go. And you just forget about the world.
We should see how much it would cost to, like, rent an Airbnb on an island for 3 weeks.
Yeah, it's probably not that bad, legitimately.
I know.
Yeah.
Even if it cost us 5 G's a piece for 10 grand, I would still do it.
Word.
Cool.
You're a real baller.
All right, let's go to this trading floor, bro. Everybody come join our Discord. It's free. We're just a bunch of stoners just talking about whatever's in the news, talk about stocks, crypto, whatever. Link in the bio. Come join.
Yeah, and we'll play the song to take us out. Have a good weekend, everybody.
Forgot to light the joint.
What's that?
Forgot to light this joint.
How could you do that?
The fuck over.
How could you do it?
Good show.
Good show.
Trap stocks, Smoking all them dab rocks. D&B got this game in a head like so feared not. We are higher than Tesla shocks. Murders on this track to try and rock your socks. Trap stocks. Smoking all them dab rocks. D&B got this game in a head like so feared not.